Welcome to day 4, Spring Cleansing. Spring is a great time to do a gentle cleanse. It is all about nourishment and revitalizing, refreshing ourselves after the long winter phase. A cleanse is an easy way to buffer your health and protect your overall well-being for the coming months and beyond. Now, in Ayurveda, we utilize a different form of cleansing. It is not a type that is very vigorous and requires you to be too long on the toilet. It really is about taking your time to reboot everything. Basically, just pressing pause for a moment, and it is a holistic aspect of cleansing. So, a few benefits that you can gain from doing an Ayurvedic spring cleanse is to reset the digestive system, especially after the heaviness of the winter. Helps remove excess kapha, pitta, and or vata that has been accumulating from the previous season. Helps support the elimination of toxins from your body. It helps increase energy and vitality. It supports a healthy weight management, helps relax the nervous system and calms the mind, helps re-establish one's natural state of balance, and also promotes optimal health and overall well-being. Now, please note that a cleanse is not ideal for pregnant or nursing mamas or anyone whose immune system is currently weakened. In addition, you should also wait until your menstrual cycle has been completed. On the other hand, if you are considering conception, and to boost your fertility, it is ideal for both partners to undertake a cleanse approximately 3 months before you intend to conceive. So we're going to move on to discuss a few steps that are associated with a spring cleanse. The first step is to prepare yourself. Usually this is done about 3 days before you start your official cleanse. Now you need to start cleaning up your diet and your habits to help you prepare. So this is not just a physical thing, but even more a mental process. You should eliminate caffeine, or at least have it as little as possible, any tobacco, alcohol, and or recreational drugs. Reduce intake of any fast foods, meat, and refined sugars, and eat as many seasonal, fresh, whole foods as possible. So now that you have prepared yourself for those couple of days before the active cleanse, this is now when you move into the cleansing process. Now this can take somewhere between 3 to 7 days. This is entirely up to you and the opportunity you have in your life. Ideally, you want to start with a basic cleanse, maybe 3 days, just to see how that feels for you. And then when you're a little bit more experienced, you can start practicing it for up to 7 days. Now basically, an Ayurvedic spring cleanse involves eating a simple mono diet of khichdi, which is basically cooked basmati rice with split mung beans. I will be posting a recipe so that you can follow if you wish. You can also add a few spices to that and make it as tasty as is for you. So ideally you would drink warm water or beverage in between your meals as to help you hydrate and detoxify. Now this diet is substantive enough that you can maintain your essential responsibilities, and it also is simultaneously allows you to reset your digestive system. So it helps with supporting the elimination of toxins and also balances your doshas. So you would eat at least 3 meals a day of khichdi, allowing at least 3 hours in between meals. If you feel the need to snack in between the meals, then you can snack on fresh fruit or raw nuts. And then together with the spring diet cleanse, you can practice additional cleansing practices such as Abhyanga, which we mentioned on day 1, which is oil massaging, gentle exercise, and you can also utilize detoxifying herbs. It's important also to take time for you during this cleansing period, so don't over book your days. Eliminate any unnecessary obligations during this period of time, and just take it a little bit slower. Once you have completed the active phase of the cleanse, in the next stage is called reintroduction, and it takes about 3 days after your cleansing period. So after 7 days of your cleanse, your body will still be processing those toxins that may have been stirred into your circulation. So your digestive system, of which had been already cleansed, is somewhat sensitive at this point. So you should take it slow in reintroducing certain foods. So it's not advisable to just go completely full time and eat everything. And nor should you just go and start with processed foods and unnecessary things. So reintroduce foods gently and slowly. Eat primarily simple whole foods and diversify your menu very gently. So gradually introducing one type of food and then the other and then the other. So this is a good time to test whether any foods aggravate you, like dairy or wheat, as you would have taken a pause from them, and it will give you an idea of how your body feels when it's reintroduced. Now, towards the end of your cleanse, you need to take time to reflect back on your journey. This will help you move forward with new intention, always honoring your efforts in gratitude and understanding that reintroduction may take some time. It may take more than just a couple of days or a week. It might even need a whole month. And that is okay, because we're all very different and we have all been through different experiences and situations. So you might need more time or less time according to you. So it is important to cultivate inner awareness and listen deeply to your body. Pay attention, be conscious and mindful. Now, the final step of an Ayurvedic cleanse is known as Rasayana, or also rejuvenation. Basically, this period of time is to offer your tissues and your body deep nourishment. So it's basically aimed at giving your body time to repair and revitalize on a much deeper level. So it's not just your body, but also your mind and your soul. Spring is a perfect time for deep nourishment, love, and abundance. So this rejuvenation period can take up to 3 months if necessary. For those who've done shorter types of spring cleanse, then maybe just 1 month is enough. Now, a healthy, balanced diet during a rejuvenating period is vital. So this comes right after the reintroduction of your diet. So we continue to focus on freshly cooked whole foods as well as herbs that you can take in addition, so they can help you with this rejuvenation process, such as Triphala that I've mentioned before. It will help you with elimination. Ashwagandha that can help with rebalancing yourself, de-stressing and releasing any tension within your body and mind, as well as Chyavanprash, which basically allows you to restore any drained life force energy and to preserve strength, stamina, and vitality while stalling the course of aging. And in addition, during this period of rejuvenation, it is important to eliminate as much as we can any stress or overstimulation or minimizing our anxiety levels and dealing with any depression if it's there, minimizing any traveling, any outdoor unfamiliar situations and places that may cause even more anxiety, fear, or loneliness. And then you can also include more formal therapeutic practices such as Abhyanga, as we've mentioned before, which is oil massage, Gershana, which is dry brushing, the Nasya oil, which you can use for the ear, the nose, and the throat, some yoga asanas, as we mentioned yesterday, pranayama and meditation, and then finally some reflective time. Take time for yourself to journal and set your intentions for this new period that is coming, and take your time to let go of anything that is no longer serving you, that is still lingering on. Now, traditionally in Ayurveda, you can utilize a more formal version of a spring cleanse, or cleansing or detoxifying method done by an Ayurvedic practitioner known as Panchakarma. So, this is a detoxifying program with long lasting health benefits. In Sanskrit, Panchakarma means five actions, so it utilizes five forms of treatment that are integral to the Ayurvedic process of purifying the body. It is focusing on eliminating any unwanted waste after lubricating it. The Panchakarma treatment includes preventive, curative, and promotive actions for various diseases. So, if you do have certain ailments and particularly digestive issues, then a professional formal cleanse could benefit you greatly. Though Panchakarma is effectively done at the Ayurvedic center by an expert and a trained Ayurvedic practitioner or doctor, there are versions that you can do at home when the constraints such as time or logistics are just not available. So there are many benefits and advantages of taking a more formal cleanse if you wish. Starting off with a home spring cleanse, I believe is just enough for now. For those who do tend to suffer from deeper conditions and certain ailments, then for the future, maybe you can consider it. But just for this time, especially if you're new to this, you can just go through this Khichari based diet and cleansing, as we're going to mention tomorrow, also our mind and our home, that will eventually and ultimately completely cleanse our whole life, preparing you for what is ahead of time. So ultimately, just releasing any ama, which is toxicity, from your whole life and improving your quality of living, which is so important for everybody. So that's it for today. Please relook back into the guidebook to help you with this spring cleanse. And I'm going to be discussing in more detail tomorrow on day 5, our final day, about cleansing your home, your environment basically, and your mind, that ultimately will lead us to having a better overall life. Thank you for watching one more time, and don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions. Have a lovely day.